Morgan, make some noise for her.
Poor Emmanuel, he's great. So I actually know this story, and I feel like I actually have a leg up because I got a new kid on the block, and I'm like, I actually know something now. This is great.
Don't be a snitch! Right.
You're my friend. I actually got 6 inches cut off my hair yesterday.
Yeah!
Which is actually the average length of a guy's identity. But you know me, I'm always striving to be above average. I'm a real go-getter. I did an open mic last night, and I got about a minute through my set, and some homeless crackhead comes barging into the bar, asking everyone for $5, and I'm just like, dude, this is a comedy show. What makes you think that we have any money? I was like, I literally just spent my last $12 on a tequila pineapple. Like, if I'm gonna be poor, I'm gonna be happy and drunk if I'm gonna be poor, okay? And you know, I've been grinding on these comedy shows for probably about 3 or 4 months now, and I've been working my ass off, and this guy just comes in and steals my whole crowd within 5 seconds, and I about jumped on this man like a spider monkey. But I didn't. I kept my cool, calm and collected. I was good, but yeah, this week the traps have really been trapping this week. Let me tell you guys. In the words of my main man Kevin, I got 6 jobs that don't get tired, but I got 2, and I get fucking tired. But like, you know, in this economy, you gotta have 2 jobs, because I literally had to Klarna my groceries the other day. I bought eggs, and they acted like it came with VIP bottle service. I mean, my main man Usher, he's trying to charge me $800 for nosebleed tickets to his concert. And for that much, you better be blowing bubbles in my asshole. Like, let me just tell you. I used to work with this Ukrainian girl. God bless her heart. She turned to me and she said, so is it customary for women in America to have a job and work? I'm like, fuck yeah. I was like, even 2. I said, even an OnlyFans on the side, because, you know, I want to see what these little Vienna sausages can make. I think I can make a pretty penny. But yeah, she goes on to tell me that in Ukraine, women don't really have to work, and you know, this guy that I work with, he responds, well, welcome to America. And I'm like, dude, I was like, calm down, Eddie Murphy, and then I started like, take me back with you, please. But yeah, I do have like a little side gig. I work at probably the most popular place that sells coffee, where the mascot, her coochie definitely smells like fish. And I think the only requirement to work there is that you either have to be like autistic or gay. And I've been accused of both, so you know. And I've been working there for about 6 or 7 years. 7. And so I haven't really decided which one I want to be yet. I had a girl I work with. She comes up to me and she goes, did you used to be married to a man or a woman? And I'm like, honestly, like, well, who the fuck cares? And I'm like, you know, I was like, if it was a woman, it would have probably lasted. Let me gotta tell you that. But I did take one of those self-tests to see if you were autistic. You know, it was on the internet, so it must be true. Yeah. And like the criteria was like all multiple choice, and like it was like 50 or 60 questions. And if you scored over 100, they said you better consult your primary doctor because you might be on the spectrum. Blah 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 blah. Bitch, I scored a 130. And like the computer, I basically laughed at me and was like, bitch, you got some problems. And I was like, tell me something I don't know. But yeah, so I like when people at work and ask me, why aren't you using your degree? It's like, I have a bachelor's degree, I always have a master's degree, and I'm like, Deborah, I am. I'm like, I'm mentally, I'm emotionally coping, and while I'm handing you your fourth refill of burnt coffee while you sit in our lobby playing your 10th round of solitaire. But yeah, I love being passive aggressive at work. I put Tom on my name tag because we have to have a name tag. I put Tom on my name tag because I'm petty as fuck. A Karen looked at me the other day and she said, I'm allergic to gluten. She asked me if I knew what gluten was. And I'm like, lady, I was like, I literally wrote a 45-page paper on the migration of the Bering Strait. I was like, I think I can tell you what the fuck bread is. I was like, but you are literally ordering a croissant right now.